challenging you. Hello, this is MrChabry. We're here with another battle for you. I'll show you the team real quick. Yeah, I brought back Galarian Zapdos. Wanted to use that thing again. I haven't used Tsareena in a while, so I was like, you know, I might as well use that. Mr. Whiskers is back too. And I'm going to use Chansey as my special attacking mon, or specially defensive mon. I don't usually use Chansey, so I was like, you know, I'm going to try it out. Looking at my opponent's team, that's a very scary team right there. I'm kind of worried about the Garchomp, but I still think I want to lean Regieleki. Actually, most of my opponent's attacking mons are physical attackers, so maybe right off the bat I'll lead Mr. Whiskers. So we can intimidate and then go from there. I do have U-turn on this thing. A lot of people usually put parting shot nowadays, but it is what it is. I'm going to change this to blue. Yeah, I like the blue-greens. The cooler color is a little bit better than the warmer colors on this thing. Ooh, not a bad lead for us. Not a bad lead for us at all. Yeah. Let me see what my opponent would switch into on this. More than likely, the Garchomp would be the switch in here. I wish I had Will-O-Wisp on this thing. Well, I'll just Fire Blast. We have a chance to... Oh, he's going to stay in. Okay. I was going to say, I was going to Fire Blast because we'd have a chance to burn the Garchomp, and that's what I would really want. That would be best case scenario. That thing gets burnt as it comes in, but my opponent's going to just sack that off. I don't understand why you would sack it off like that. Alright, this is the fighting type. No, this is the water type one. Okay. The water type one, Tsareena's got pretty good bulk. But Starmie is my, you know, defensive switch in. We'll go into Starmie. Starmie resists both of this thing's stabs. So I think Starmie is the better switch-in option for us. We're going to get hit with a close combat. Starmie takes wonderfully. And we're going to heal up a little bit. Alright, so... I think I want to recover. Because I think... Actually, I'm just going to click Flip Turn. I think my opponent switches out. Yeah, alright. Impmon. That's going to be this little Sableye here. Alright. What can I bring in on a Sableye? Well, that thing's got Rocky Helmet. Okay, it's a defensive set, obviously. I like the idea of going into Tsareena and then power whipping to do as much damage as possible. This thing's got a choice band, so it should do a lot of damage. You know, I think that should knock it out. My opponent could, you know, easily switch here, but... Ooh, and the Prankster being blocked by the Queensley's Majesty. Nice. Nice. That's not something I was thinking about when I sent it out, but it works. It blocks all priority. Alright, Kartana. This thing's pretty scary. This thing's actually very scary. I do have Mr. Whiskers to come in and intimidate this thing. And hopefully... I'm gonna X Scissor, okay. I think I have to click Fire Blast. There's no other option for me right now. Not in the face of this Kartana. Kartana is a Pokemon you don't want to sleep on. You're going to go into this thing. This is more than likely going to be what you bring in on my Incineroar, pretty much. I don't get a burn, unfortunately. We'll go Starmie here. Yeah, we'll just go Starmie. Oh, you're going to switch too. You're predicting that Starmie. Smart play. Smart play. What have we seen? Just X Scissor? And go Scald. Man, I just don't... I feel like my opponent's going to predict me to switch, but I have to switch. There's a reason why my opponent's predicting me to switch. I can go into this thing maybe. I gotta go Mr. Whiskers for the Intimidate. I have to go for the Intimidate. I have to. There's a Sacred Sword. I could have stayed in, but I don't know. I just don't want this thing to set up on me. That's like the biggest thing. This thing sets up on me, it's over. Alright, I'll go ahead and go into Zapdos. Let's see, we'll click Close Combat. We're hitting something with a Close Combat. I'd prefer it to be this Kartana because I don't want Kartana to do anything sweeping towards me. Don't want to get swept by a Kartana. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you're in a Dynamax. Okay. Okay. Alright, what? We're in close combat. Almost. Hopefully my opponent does something dumb. Okay, that actually wasn't dumb. And you're going to get a Beast Boost. I can go Regieleki. A T-Bolt should do it. Just because Kartana's special defense is so low. Oh, you're gonna actually lose your Dynamax one, okay. And then you'll go into Garchomp. Probably. Yeah, Garchomp. There it is. I'm clicking Reflect here. Because this is probably something I should have done a long time ago. Because of how many physical attackers you have. There's the Fire Fang. What were you predicting? What were you predicting with that Fire Fang? Tsareena? Yeah, you were predicting Tsareena pretty hard. Tsareena probably is my best bet against this thing, though. I'm not going to lie. I'll go Tsareena, even though we just saw the Fire Fang. Alright, there's Kartana coming back in. I'll click knockoff here. This is as good of a time as any to click knockoff. Yeah, I'll take one, of course. What item were you carrying? Choice band. Ooh. That's why he did so much damage. From my experience, I've noticed most of the time Kartanas are either choice banded or choice scarfed. I usually choice scarf mine just because it makes it so fast. It outspeeds pretty much all the other fast mons, you know. But choice band's really terrifying on a Kartana. Where's Mimikyu? I'll try to click it some. Oh yeah, I'll knock off. Yeah, you can't shadow sneak me. I've got Queen Lee's Majesty. I guess my opponent forgot about that. Broke that disguise. What item were you carrying? Life Orb, okay. Well, this thing's not outspeeding anything, so I'm just gonna let it go down. No, you're gonna live. Holy smokes. That reflect. Let me hear the reflect. That reflect pulling through. I could go Chansey and Toxic. I mean, Chansey honestly isn't doing much else for this battle. It really isn't. And I might as well get it in while I still have a little bit of Reflect to help it survive. I'm going to click Toxic. Force Dance. Oh, Toxic. If there's one time I want you to get Toxic, it's right now. Thank you. Nice. Nice. Okay. I could try to throw rocks up. Yeah, I think I'll throw rocks up. Try to Swords Dance. It's not going to matter because you're going to go down soon anyway, and you're just letting me get the field prepped. And really, Chansey doesn't do much for me, so that's why I'm not really trying to keep it alive. And I'll click Soft Boiled. I'm going down anyway. Oh! You missed. Sorry about that. Ooh. That's actually a rough miss right there. Actually, honestly, no, it wasn't, because Chansey's not doing anything to whoever you bring in anyway. And at most, you would just taken out Chansey. I'll throw a Toxic. Yeah, Chansey lives? Wow. Eviolite actually came through. Eviolite actually came through. Okay. I'll take that. I'll click soft boiled. I'm going down anyway, so. And I think, let me think. I think Starmie is my best bet to go into here. Because Regieleki can Thunderbolts. That doesn't save me if Garchomp comes in. My opponent doesn't realize I don't have a Psychic move on this thing yet. I'd rather have Starmie here just in case Garchomp tries to switch in. Because if my opponent switches into Garchomp, I'm going to recover here. My opponent switches into Garchomp on my Regieleki. That's just going to be a wasted turn where I have to switch, and then I'm going to have to take damage on Starmie. Versus if I just go ahead and recover here, and get health back, and then my opponent probably... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get that recover. Really, I just have to stall this thing out with Starmie. That's mainly what I got to do. Eventually I do want to try to get Regieleki in here just for a Reflect. But gotta be careful on how I do it because I don't want to give Garchomp a free setup. I think I'm going to go recover again. Yeah, because I need to be at full health for when Chomp comes in. There we go, yeah. And I'll go ahead and Scald. Probably my best bet right now. Go ahead and get a nice Scald going. There's an Earthquake. You're, of course, going to lock yourself into that. I'm hoping for a burn. Best case scenario. Please burn. Ooh. Well, you Dynamaxed earlier, right? I'm going to Dynamax now. Yeah. You Dynamaxed? I'm a Dynamax. I just haven't met Dynamaxed this whole time. Cool Starmie looks. Starmie's way, like, such a cool Pokemon. Like, we'll take an Earthquake. Nice! I think if we are able to get rid of this Chomp... We're not going to be able to, though. Yeah, even if I max guard to get a little bit of health, it's not going to matter. But I do think that it's in Swift range. I do think that this Garchomp's now in Swift range, so we'll go ahead and let Starmie go down. That's the good thing about having Swift on Regieleki, even though it's a terrible move. It actually gives you an option for when, you know, you're facing down a ground type. Because normally you can't touch these things. Normally you cannot touch these things. Alright, please be enough. Yes. Yes. Alright, now we just have to hope. I know the rain is going, and I set it up perfect for Aqua Jet to knock us out. But we just have to hope that Urshifu does not have Does not have Aqua Jet. Ah, yes. Yes. Good game, good game. That was such a close battle. That was such a close battle. Battles like that are the best battles. The ones that are so close. Could have went either way. Anyway, if you like this, give it a thumbs up, a subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.